An airline now allows women to avoid sitting next to men. Here's how travelers are reacting. Oh boy. India's biggest budget airline, Indigo, has been trialing a booking feature that will allow to avoid booking a seat next to men on flights. The feature, the first of its kind for an airline, works by showing female travelers a pink seat at the seat selection if it will be occupied by a female passenger, a company representative told blah blah blah. Male travelers, however, will not see this information, the company said. Okay. The carrier began rolling out the service in May on a pilot basis available on flights. Travelers on Indigo must identify their genders when they purchase tickets, which allows the airline to control access to these details. However, Indigo's website and mobile app did not show the feature when they did a check. The new feature has received positive individual reactions on social media. Oh boy. Yeah, social media is an accurate gauge, man. Technology is now enabling some things which were not able in the past. We brought up the initiative as a part of a test. It has responded very well with our customers, but also internationally. Why are you gauging customer satisfaction from, like, social media? That's my question. Why do women want to avoid sitting next to men? Oh boy. An Indigo representative told CNBC Travel that the new feature is designed to make flying more comfortable for our female passengers. Many users on social media platforms X and Reddit commended Indigo's new initiative, with some commenting that this is such good news after having bad experiences when traveling alone, and they are glad it is available, citing personal experience of being touched on flights. That is... I've never had that happen to me in my life. Welcome to India? Yeah, they have a big groping problem in India. Yeah, it's kind of like the same principle as Japan. They kind of just get handsy on, like, public transport. It's like an actual issue. In Japan, they have female-only carriages on trains because there's, like, a groping problem in Japan. Yeah, sex plus problem. Yep, it's basically an acknowledgement of how widespread it is for men to be creepy everywhere. Embarrassing. God, this is such good news. I was traveling alone. My experience was terrible last time. God, Reddit users, man. Others complain that male passengers sometimes sit with their legs wide apart, making female neighbors uncomfortable. I've never once had that thought cross my mind. Like, okay, groping, okay, I understand. That's disgusting. You should not fucking do that. But this? Nurse first insurers are at 118. Mods, can you go find it and see if it's, like, actually worth looking at? I'm sorry, I'm just in the middle of something. However, some comments called the booking feature discriminatory and sexist. Some also asked how the airline would manage cases of men identifying as women. Indigo's representative said the booking feature is based on market research and aligns with our hashtag girl power ethos. Look, I'm all for protecting women when they're being, like, groped by men, but, like, holy fuck, this is not it, man. Girl power ethos. But she didn't directly respond to CNBC's questions about whether the service was introduced because of reports of recent in-flight incidents involving men, including a 2023 incident where a drunk man urinated on a female passenger during an Air India flight from New York to Delhi. No, that is so ratchet. That is ratchet, man. That's disgusting. I actually think I would, like, punch them in the dick and, like, throw them out the fucking airplane if someone did that to me. I would stab them and then fucking throw them out the airplane. Other incidents involved male passengers who touched women on flights. On an Indigo flight from Mumbai to Guwahati in September 23, a male passenger lifted the armrest between him and a female passenger and touched her inappropriately while she was asleep, according to the Indian news outlet, The Economic Times. In 2019, a 39-year-old male, Indian national, and Singapore permanent resident was sentenced to 4 months of jail for harassing and inappropriately touching a 22-year-old flight attendant. Man, that is fucking bold. From Cochin to Singapore. Where is Cochin? Ah, it's India. Okay. The flight attendant testified the passenger smelled of alcohol and boarded the flight with his pants unzipped. This is an anecdotal story. When I used my Facebook back in 2015 and I was underage, I had a guy harass me on like 2 accounts. He was from India or Bangladesh, I can't remember which one. And he kept saying, "I want to fuck you, sister, please." And yeah, he would say really nasty shit and say, "I want to fuck you, please, sister." And then I said, "Hey, I'm underage, I'm gonna report you to the police." And he said, "No, sister, please don't report me, I will stop." And he stopped. I didn't block him because I thought it was so funny. I told my parents about it, and they thought it was funny too. And 9 months later, the guy messaged me again, and it was like, "Oh my god, the boobs," and he typed it like this. Boobs! Like this! With zeros and O's. Maybe one day I'll find the screenshot, but it's there. Boobs! Like a ghost. Boobs! It was so strong, man. I thought it was hilarious, and I did report the account after the second time because he left me alone and then he came back, but yeah. You just scammed him out of his money and then called the cops. Oh, man. I was underage. I just thought it was funny. The airline, which is the world's 3rd largest by market value, operates more than 2,000 domestic and international flights daily. Indigo became the first Indian airline to carry 100 million passengers. The world's most populous country is making significant strides to turbocharge its tourism sector. Indian travelers are projected to make 5 billion, blah, 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 which are 99% are expected to be domestic. Ah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah. Chat, what do you think? Do you think these women that get groped should have the right to, you know, sit next to a female? Just because it's, like, less of a chance of them getting groped? Because I get it. But also, I don't think manspreading is, like, something that I find uncomfortable. Yeah. Couldn't pay me to go to India, I'm sorry. That's fair. If this is an issue, they should absolutely do something to protect their passengers. I mean, Japan does it and no one says anything, so why not? What about women-only flights? It's too expensive. Because, like, what if you don't fill... the whole point of airplanes is that you're supposed to fill it to capacity in order to make money, or at least break even. So the problem if you make, like, female only and then male only, you will run into problems with, like, logistics. You're supposed to fill up a carrier. It's a gas and, like, money issue. Smug, go to other nations and you learn to respect people. My brother in Christ, I've probably been to more countries than you, but okay. You're so weird for that. What about the women's only section in the plane? Well, that's what they're essentially doing without actually doing it, if that makes sense. Yeah. I feel like they're doing this in order to make it so it's less obvious that they're doing it, so people don't get pissed off. Because like they said that men can't see it, but females can. Yeah. Manspreading is unavoidable. There are guys that take up 3 seats with that. Yeah, I think it's cringe when it's like overdone, but I also think that men can't really help it sometimes. What if a woman is a lesbian and R words another woman on one of these places? That kind of R does happen. Yes, but it's very much less likely to happen. What percentage of the population is female and gay? And then what percentage does that? Like, think about it logistically. Like, it does happen, I'm not denying that, but like, the chance of it happening is a lot less. Yeah. I hate it when people defend other cultures, especially when like culture defends the PDFs and sexual assaulters. I mean, other countries do this. Like, Japan does this. And people consider Japan to be like a first world country. It happens in some cultures. Sorry. Reality. Cry about it. Oh my god, did you know I have a plushie? There's only 3 days left to buy it, then it goes away forever, ever, ever. The end on the 27th of August. Don't forget to grab yours now.